Second class Boy Scout, soon to be first class, and I'm also in my second year of STEM Scouts. So today I thought I would talk a little bit about myself and what my life in scouting. So in first grade, Mr. Michael Horning came to my school to talk about Cub Scouts. And I know I may offend at least half of the people in this room, but I didn't want to join Cub Scouts because I thought it was about the Chicago Cubs and baseball. I'm proud to announce that today I do like baseball. And then in second grade, Mr. Michael Horning came back to talk about Scouts, and I realized it wasn't about baseball, and I decided to ask my mom to join. And she said, I thought you didn't want to do it. And I said, well, I do now. She's like, all right, so she signed me up. So when you think of Cub Scouts, you often think of Pinewood Derby, but Pinewood Derby wasn't such a big impression on me. It was okay. But another thing that you think about when you think about Cub Scouts is camping, and that was a big impression on me. How can I forget the first time I went to Cantini and I climbed World War II tanks, learned about Robert McCormick, saw wild turkeys, and slept under the stars. I'll never forget my first scout meeting when Mr. Wolf made every person in the entire pack, including me who just started, stand up and sing the Tarzan song. I am Tarzan, king of the apes. I like bananas, coconuts, and grapes. And we got louder and louder and louder. And it still rings in my head to today. So another thing that I really enjoyed in Cub Scouts was the blue and gold. And I love seeing the Scouts get their arrow of light, cross over the bridge, and walk around the room with their walking sticks. I'll also never forget the Rainbow Council camp for Webelos and Boy Scouts, and I got to use a ham radio, and I talked to people from Ohio, Florida, and Mexico. Canada. When I was in first grade, school stunk. It was very lonely, and I didn't have a whole bunch of friends because everybody wanted to do sports, and I wasn't really interested. But when I joined Cub Scouts, it was fun. I was able to be myself. I had new friends, and it wasn't lonely. When the reptile guy came twice to our pack to demonstrate different animals, and I'm terrified of snakes. And the first time, I didn't want to do anything involving. The second time, I decided to touch and wear 3 snakes. And another thing is corn cups. We went to a Christmas Cheer Foundation and we put together corn cups so that people can eat food on Christmas. See, wearing snakes, singing songs in front of people, putting together corn are not just fun, they're uncomfortable at first. But as I look back, they made me confident and they were very rewarding. When I joined Boy Scouts, I did my first extended camping through summer camp. And I remember passing my swimming test, doing my pioneering merit badge, and getting evacuated twice. Talk about something you'll never forget. So in Boy Scouts, I decided to take my efforts in helping people to the next level. I have been working with a group called Kentucky Mountain Kids, and they are a nonprofit organization in Bellwood, outside of Bellwood, and they help people in McCreary County in Rattlesnake Ridge, Kentucky, and that is one of the 10 poorest counties in America, and they help bring Christmas gifts, and they also help with back to school supplies. So my dad had found out through his coworker, and he had asked me to help. So from that point on, I helped with that from that point on. And so I had decided to do my gardening merit badge in Boy Scouts, and then my dad's friend was also doing a project of his own. He was taking a class called the Future Farmers Program, which gives you a 1/4 acre of land, and you get taught how to grow things, and you just do whatever you want to grow on there. So he asked me to help because he knew I was doing my gardening merit badge, and we grew pumpkins, watermelons, sunflowers, sweet corn, and we also, my choice, Cherokee decorative popping corn. So he taught me how to garden on steroids. You might know that as farming. And he also taught me how far apart to put the seeds, how deep in the ground to put them, and just farming all together. And so one day when we were picking the corn in the cornfields, I said to myself, Kill's farm, our crops are to die for. And then my dad heard me and he stopped cold and he said, that's it. So when I got home that day, I went on my iPad and I decided to design a logo and a slogan. And we started Kill's Farm. So the next day I asked Mr. Kill, can we sell the crops and donate the money to Kentucky Mountain Kids? And he said yes. So after he said yes, we needed to figure out a place to sell it. So we looked at many different farmers markets, and we ended up finding out that most farmers markets charge about $10,000 for insurance, and you have to pay for the slot you sell it. So we looked for a different option, and we found the Aurora has a program called the Young Entrepreneurs Program, which allows you to get completely covered. You have 4 days at any of the 3 farmers markets in the Aurora area, and you get to sell your product. And after getting my entrepreneurship and gardening merit badge, I rose $600 and donated to Kentucky Mountain Kids. So now I have a grant through YSA and Disney Summer of Service Program where they give me a $500 grant to make 20 backpacks and assemble a group of kids of 20 to help put together backpacks for their back to school event. See, scouting is more than fun. It taught me to be myself, be dedicated, and be helpful. And without my family's support, I wouldn't be here today. For my mom, who decided to sign me up, to drive me to the meetings, and push me to be a better person altogether. Thank you, Mom. See, scouting matters. It matters to the people in Rattlesnake Ridge, Kentucky, who get school supplies and Christmas gifts every year. It matters to the families who get food on Christmas. It matters to the pack who learns it's okay to be silly and different. It matters to the family who tries family camping for the first time. It matters to the boy who's standing in front of you who still doesn't like the Cubs, but does love Scouts. Thank you.